Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please. No smoking, please. So you're Neil Varner.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay, thanks.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then?
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
The girl. You're alive. Stop! 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 Stop!
world divided, made whole. With a few sticks for encouragement. The UCA's precursor, the United States of America, had a prominent gun culture. A distinctly American philosophy, and one which would appear to have spread to this continent.
The Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV mid.
No better than to believe that bullshit.
Sam, would you mind if I join you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes.
Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer...
Death Stranding 2 On the Beach is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Kojima Productions and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment, scheduled for release on June 26, 2025, exclusively for PlayStation 5. Serving as a sequel to the 2019 title Death Stranding, this installment continues the narrative of protagonist Sam Porter Bridges, portrayed by Norman Reedus, as he embarks on a new journey to save humanity from extinction. The game introduces new characters, including Tomorrow, Elle Fanning, Rainey, Shioli Kutsuna, and Neil, Luca Marinelli, alongside returning figures like Fragile, Leia Seydoux, and Higgs, Troy Baker. Set primarily in Mexico and Australia, the expansive open-world environment features diverse terrains and dynamic weather systems, challenging players to navigate through earthquakes, sandstorms, and other natural disasters. Gameplay enhancements include a more robust combat system, with options for direct confrontation, stealth tactics, and the use of various tools and gadgets. Players can also engage in infrastructure development, such as constructing roads, bridges, and a monorail system to connect isolated colonies. The game introduces a skill tree divided into combat, stealth, and delivery categories, allowing for character progression based on player choices. Additionally, a new feature called Corpus provides an in-game encyclopedia to help players understand the complex lore and story elements. Death Stranding 2 On the Beach will be available in Standard, Digital Deluxe, and Collector's Editions, with pre-orders granting early access and exclusive in-game items. While a PC release has not been officially announced, it is anticipated to follow the PlayStation 5 launch, similar to its predecessor. The sequel deepens its philosophical themes, exploring the human condition, sacrifice, and the metaphysical consequences of death through cinematic storytelling and symbolic gameplay mechanics. Sam's new mission revolves around the fragile connections between distant societies and their collective role in preventing a resurgence of the Death Stranding phenomenon. Enhanced AI for mules and BTs introduces more unpredictable and adaptive encounters, encouraging players to devise new traversal and combat strategies. New traversal gear, such as the gravity harness and hover pack, allow for expanded vertical movement and safer navigation through unstable terrain. Players can also utilize customizable delivery bots for autonomous cargo transport, with loyalty levels affecting their performance. The asynchronous multiplayer system returns with expanded features, allowing players to collaborate across instances to build larger structures, share resources, and leave contextual messages or warnings. Dynamic emotional states influence character interactions and decision-making, with branching dialogue and multiple narrative paths that reflect player choices and moral ambiguity. Visuals are further enhanced through cutting-edge rendering technology, including real-time ray tracing, photogrammetry-based textures, and detailed facial animation captured using next-gen performance capture tools. The game will also support haptic feedback and adaptive triggers on the DualSense controller for immersive tactile experiences such as terrain resistance, cargo balance, and combat tension, accompanied by a new original score from Ludwig Forssell and additional music curated by Hideo Kojima. Death Stranding 2 On the Beach promises a deeply atmospheric and emotionally resonant experience that expands upon the original's vision while forging new paths in interactive storytelling, Now you can enjoy the screenshots without any interruption. Enjoy!